Hey everyone, welcome to end of hub high rank, I think that's what this is. I think we have made it. I hope. If it's not, like, I might go a little over for like close. Rathlos, Rathian, Kongalala, and then Urgent, which is Shengaran. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good for that. Start with this one. And bring in the flashes. So, Neo 3 came out. Did it last time I played this? No. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot so far. I think it seems like not a great PC port, but I feel like I'm just used to like Wilds being pretty bad. Like it could definitely be optimized more, and hopefully it is, but it's pretty good. But yeah, I've been enjoying the game. I used a rowing machine today at the gym, so for the first time, so we'll see if I regret it tomorrow. I did watch the Nintendo Direct, and it was pretty much just a bunch of like, well, I mean, it was a partner direct. It was just a lot of ports, but cool ports to see. I saw apparently the Indiana Jones game is coming over, which I think that means it would have ray tracing because it does. It's like required ray tracing on that one, I think, and it's actually on the cartridge, which was interesting because it wasn't on other platforms, or it wasn't on the disc on anything else. So I don't know. That's weird. Was Wilds confirmed for Switch yet? I forget. I feel like it's happening. I kind of wondered if it was going to happen before the Switch 2 even came out. I was like, hey, they could do it. Does he always start with this thing? Oh yeah, I've sinned. I played League of Legends again, but it was just ARAM, the like all random mode. For those who don't know, so that's acceptable. I hope. Maybe I'm coping, but ARAM is always fun. Okay, I thought that missed. I was kind of this morning. I was like tearing up over video game music because there's a lot of video game music that I really like Nier, Final Fantasy 14. Those in particular were getting me this morning. I love video game music. Oh, this is... Yeah, that was not... Yeah, there was a lot of things bad about that. Oh, I had an idea. I don't know if I'm going to do this, but since I was thinking about video game music, I was like, I could put like a video game song I like, or just any song, in like the description after each video, just for fun. And I might. Who knows if I'll actually like keep up with that, but that could be cool. Oh, I was like, where did she go? He's gonna fireball. Predictable. Meow. Is the sword jump better than a roll? It looks kind of close. Smaller Rathalos, bigger Rathian. It's not the size that matters. It's what you do with it. Ow. Does anybody else like preemptively say ow if they think something's gonna hurt? Because I'm like the most guilty of that. Like I'm more likely to say ow when I think it's gonna hurt than like if it actually hurts. Just in context of like anything. Oh no. Well, I was worried anyway. Yeah. We're fine. We still might be fine. Fireball. Okay, well that's a brutal combo. I had to pick. I could have probably dove better. This feels like the most trouble I've had with two monsters in the same area so far. This is like an interesting thing I could talk about actually, because I was talking about this with my roommate yesterday. So Final Fantasy XIV, well, okay, the subject is like video games nowadays where they keep simplifying things. And I'm not here to be like, oh, they're making games worse. I'm not that person. But it's definitely a thing that's happening. Is like they're simplifying games to make it easier for people to get into them. Well, I guess that's fine. And the example I was thinking of is like Final Fantasy XIV. They're like simplifying all the classes, and this is already like one of the simpler MMOs, just from like, I guess, an ability standpoint. And I mean in general. Unless you get to like, of course, the turbo endgame nonsense, but I mean that's optional. But it's strange to me to simplify classes like that, because in a game like that, most players are probably playing like one character in one class, right? And if you're playing this character for like 200 hours, like, and you're like slowly getting new abilities, like you're gonna know how to play that character. Like, it's not that complex. You're like slowly introduced to it. You get a lot of time to practice. It's kind of weird to simplify that. Like, it would be different if they were playing like all the classes, it was all thrown at you at once, but it's not like that. It just seems like that's a case where I'm like, this is a strange thing to try and simplify. Where is this thing in my area? Okay. Is this hot, sexy single in my area? Yeah, and MMOs are like... Okay, there's this guy. I don't want to say they're like against casual players. They're not. But like, I think people go into them expecting like more complexity, like longer game, more content. But I don't really know where I'm going with that. But yeah, that was like an example where it was like, I don't see the point in simplifying it. Like, it feels like it kind of just takes away from the game. But like, I guess it depends who you ask. Like, I don't hate the game now or anything, but I would say that was a downgrade. But maybe it's good if like most of the players like it and it gets a lot of new players, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Fighting games are kind of like that too. Well, probably even more guilty of that. And I kind of like, I like them making them more accessible, but I would like if they somehow retained the complexity and you got rewarded for using the complexity, the more complex stuff. Like, I feel like there's a good middle ground. Like, I think a lot of games, I don't know if a lot of them do this. Like, I'm not like super knowledgeable at fighting games. I'm really not. I've just been interested in them recently. Like, even if you just do like a little less damage, if you do like the easier input or something, or like, I don't know, even something like that is good, because then you have incentive to learn the harder stuff later. But then it's like, oh, I'm new, I'm at a disadvantage because I don't do as much damage. I don't know. There's got to be something. Oh my god. Strange behavior. What the heck is the off song called? Wait, that could be the description song. Unreasonable behavior. I like that song. I think it's called that. Assuming I'm allowed to just link stuff, I feel like I could. Oh, you had this song in your video, you didn't like play it, but you just had a link to it and you're in trouble now. How dare you listen to music? How is bro living? Do not leave. Yeah, obviously I could yap about, well, this was earlier. I could yap about Neo or some other nonsense. I don't want to get too into detail about specific games. Like, then it's like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're just like, all right, just play the Monster Hunter, dude. Just, what are you doing? What kind of controller do y'all use? Just was thinking about the Steam Machine controller again and how it looks like a nightmare, but I bet it's comfy. People talking about like the resurgence of the 3DS, like everybody's wanting one right now. I wonder if that's like significant enough. Like, I doubt it. If it was significant enough that they like wanted to make another extra portable console like that. What are they gonna call that? Like, if they did that to differentiate it from like a Switch or a Steam Deck, like, oh yeah, that's turbo portable. That's a turbo portable handheld. Non-tablet. Oh yeah, I'm gonna remind you to work on your posture and stretch. Because I've been like getting a lot better about that. Because I was getting like shoulder blade pain and it's improving. Super, not like obviously super important, but it's worth it. Like it's actually worth it. Oh no. I don't trust this rock. I threw that late. And I missed. Okay. And I got hit. There you go. Kind of beautiful. Sometimes that's just how your day is. Just everything kind of goes bad. But like, I will probably land a flash again in the next 100 episodes of this. I am aware that I started calling them episodes. I feel like my brain like can say that a lot easier than videos or recordings for some reason. Oh no. That's the kind of psychology I want to know about. Like, why does my brain do that? I haven't kept up with Smash Bros in a long time, but I saw Captain Falcon won a major for the first time in Smash Ultimate, which is crazy to me because I think he's like mid-tier or maybe like a bit higher than that. And he was like the main character I played, so that's awesome. I want to know. Well, I want to know if the player did some like crazy combos that aren't worth it because they're like hard to do. Like they're just like, it's very rare you get the scenario to do it, but like if you get it, it's just like an early kill or something, or like what sets this player apart? Is it just they played Captain Falcon for a billion years? It could be that. What is she doing? I'm just throwing them to throw them at this point. I need these bad. What am I doing? The thing is, when I throw them, most of these I'm not confident they're gonna hit. Like, I know this is like an awful one to throw, but I did it anyway. I'm not here to say I'm the greatest gamer ever, but it is real that recording, streaming makes you worse at the game. That is a fact. Oh no. She finally did too. I don't know. So like Pink Rathian could also do too, but I don't even know if she did that. Maybe like once or twice. I think in World they made it like a Pink Rathian specific move, the double flip. Yeah. I'm cool with that as long as I'm not stunned. Oh. That was not expected. Mm-hmm. Nice. We don't have to play that well. This is low rank. Even in high rank, we can screw around. G rank, though, we probably have to play the video game. Don't make me exchange stuff. I'm trying to get water. Oh my god. I like the barrel rolling mini game in Wilds. I do kind of miss the thing World had. I don't know what it was called, with the like weird machine. But also that was kind of annoying because it took forever to do. I'm gonna forget to put unreasonable behavior in the description. I'll make a note if I remember in a second. I think we're doing Congo Lalas now. Is that everything? I think that's not everything. It is. I think we're done with elders. Yes. Okay. I was thinking about today when I was listening to video game music. So, like, of course, I don't even think of it as a backlog anymore, usually, like, with video games. But some of them, it's like I haven't played Xenoblade 3. I've owned that game since it came out 4 years ago or whatever. And Xenoblade 1 is one of my favorite games. And it's just like, why have I not played that? It's like some of the times with this stuff, it's like I know that was one of my favorite games, but I don't understand that feeling till I like play it again. Like, I bet if I were to pick up Xenoblade 3, I'd be like, why didn't I play this? But there's also like a million other things, not just video games, that I would do the same thing with. Yeah, with a lot of things, I would say obviously do what you want to do within reason. That's good for you, but then also like like with video games or anything else, it's like, okay, if you're starting 500 video games and finishing 0 of them, that is fine and you can do that. Of course, I think there's value into completing something, especially if you set out to do that. Yeah, I think that's also something to think about. But also, I need to contradict myself. I think this is what I've been doing unintentionally. But you also don't want to think about stuff all the time. Do this, don't do that, but also do this when you're not doing that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I'm just confusing you. I can tell you're like upside down now. You're falling off the chair. What have I done? And now I will kill monkeys. I don't know what the difference between a monkey and an ape is. I definitely was told at one point and I just forgot. I don't know how aware people are of changing subject, but my webcam is probably a different size and in a different spot. So if that was like annoying you and you thought you were crazy, you're not crazy. I was trying to record Neo 3 if I was gonna make a video, and it was like my CPU is like melting itself trying to run that game. Like, it's running good. Like, I'm getting 60 FPS most of the time before like frame gen, but OBS on top of it, it did not like that. So I was like trying to turn off NVIDIA broadcast, which gives me like the green screen, and it wasn't doing much. So I gave up. I still might do a video on it because I'm like taking clips of it. We'll see. Yeah, it's stuff like this. Like, yeah, I have a PS5. I obviously could run the game on PS5. it's just kind of like the type of thing where it's like most games, it's like if it's on my computer, I'm probably gonna play it more. Like this is just like I do a lot of things on here other than gaming, or I'm talking to friends. Like this is, I don't know. I don't want to bring my PS5 in this room. I like it in my living room. Like, I don't know. I know you could do like a local streaming thing like that, but I don't know. That still has issues, internet nonsense. I don't know. I'd like if we got like a good solution to that. I had like a 25-foot HDMI cable that would probably work for this purpose. I think it still kind of works, but my cat's chewed on it, so I'm not messing with it. I only had it because it was like working at, when I worked at Best Buy, you get a big discount on like Insignia stuff because that's like the Best Buy brand, if you didn't know that. So it was probably like $1, like, or a few dollars for 25-foot HDMI. So I was like, okay, sure. I love having every possible cord for every possible scenario. There's nothing that gives me a stronger sense of power than that. Like, you ever think, oh, if only I had a 50-foot HDMI cable. But like, what if you just have that? I'm definitely just a nerd and I try too much stuff with this, but I haven't in a while. But it used to be like, man, I want to do this thing, and I like, it would suck if I didn't have whatever adapter or cable. I like that the bullfingos are different sizes. I don't know if the monsters are different sizes in the newer games, but if they are, I don't really notice. Or like the smaller monsters at least. I'm not going to talk about crowns again. I was thinking about talking about crowns again. We're going to talk about monkeys slash apes that I don't know much about. I saw like a... This wouldn't even be a documentary. What is this? I don't know if it was based on a true story or something, but it was like monkeys escaped and were like crazy and attacking people or something. Or chimpanzees. I don't know. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of spooky. I was also very little when I saw that. Can you run? There you go. Good job. Indeed not safe there. I was curious. Oh, this is something I was thinking about, I think, yesterday. I wouldn't say I was dooming about it, but I was thinking about how, like, there's a bunch of multiplayer games that I've been interested in, and it's like them being multiplayer, the servers aren't going to last forever, and it's like, well, I want to play the game when people are playing it, not when there's, like, no players. It's sad that you don't want to play, like, it would suck if you play a game that's been around for a long time, the servers shut down in a few years, and you don't even know they're about to. And that's kind of like, I guess that's like a fear of missing out type of deal. But I mean, again, it's just kind of like, do whatever you feel like doing, do what you want to do. And if you're not sure, you can just try things. Because like with fighting games, it's like, old fighting games or even newer ones, some of them do not have very many active players. Which doesn't mean like you can't find people to play with. It just means like maybe you'll have to find players on Discord. So it's like, that would be more annoying, but if you like the game well enough, like that's what you gotta do, go for it. This is just our first one, too. I would assume it's getting relatively low. Oh. Well, I mean, I was right. I didn't think it was that low. I really didn't. I think it gives you megas for carves. Nope. This is the farm quest if you want Congalala stuff. I wonder what the armor looks like. I think it looks like... I think you look like a teddy bear if you get it in... Or I'm thinking of a different armor. Oh no, what am I thinking of? The Renoplos armor kind of looks like a bear or something in 3U. Okay, let's assume it spawns up here. 9+ messages on Discord. I'm so popular. My god, Lucen's recording. Let's spam the Discord. When does this thing spawn? Here, like, is this gonna pick up? Here's my shoulder exercise. Here you go. I hear it. Like this. This looks kind of funny. Arms back as far as you can. This. Then back. There you go. That's one of the stretches that I've been doing that's been helping me. I'm putting educational in this video. Would you let me teach children? Yeah, today we're gonna hunt a Congalala, so pick your weapon of choice. I personally like the toothpick. Did they ban any characters in Smash tournaments? If they did, I'm sure it'd be like Steve, and like I don't know if Min Min is still good, or if that was just like, I don't know. I don't know what the meta is. See, Kirby's actually the strongest character. If he sucks you up, you can actually do literally nothing. Source, I said so. As like a more new into Pokemon fan, Kirby reminded me of Jigglypuff, first of all. There's like, what, Wigglytuff? Is that what it is? Igglybuff? Like, those. I get those all mixed up. Except Jigglypuff. I'm like... Or like Clefairy, too. Clefairy, then there's like Clefable. There's a... Isn't the Cleffa one, too? Clefable? There's a lot of these things. Pink Blob. I definitely have a lot of Pokemon hot takes. I'm a Heatran enjoyer. I love how stupid that Pokemon looks. Why is that a legendary? I don't care. I love him. I love whatever that thing is. He looks goofy. Also, he was like on my team in Arceus because I liked him, I guess. And that was the first Pokemon game I really liked, so I think that's why I'm so attached to him. I think that means I'm playing Pokemon correctly, in quotations. When I get attachment to the Pokemon that I had on my team. Like Doduo, recently I was like, yeah, that's my favorite Pokemon right now. That was like one of my favorites on my team. Not Dodrio. There's something about Doduo. I don't know. I liked Tri-Attack. I think it looks a lot silly with the 2 heads. The 3 is like, it's too serious. It's not that serious. And it can fly for some reason. That might be the reason I had them on my team, just so I had a flying Pokemon. Oh no. I like how you break, does he have a horn? I don't know, but then you get to see his messed up hair. It's good. I think we're making decent time for this. And then we'll see if it's just a blanking Shogun Ceanataur. That's not what it's called. I was struggling to remember its name. Oh my god. Shengaran. God. I was like, Hermitar? No. I want like a very different type of crab. That'd be cool to have. What kind of crab am I thinking? I don't know. I don't know stuff about crabs. Do I look like a crabnologist? What is your favorite crab? I like the ones that I eat because they taste good. I wish I lived near a coast so I could get seafood all the time because I like seafood a lot. And it's good for you. I think not liking seafood is unfortunate just because it's healthy. There's like that's a lot of food that you can't have or don't want. And like it's healthy stuff. That sucks. Thinking about how like Northern Lion apparently had his monitor on 60 hertz for who knows how long, forever maybe. And for those of you who don't know like what that means, is like the gist of that means is like, all right, you're playing a game at like 500 FPS because you have goated computer. If that's at 60, you're only seeing 60. There's like a lot of little stuff like that with computers, and that's honestly probably why they scare people sometimes. Like if you have a computer, you might have like you have your RAM and you might not be using the full RAM speed. I think almost all of them, for like newer gaming computers, I would say, I guess, you have to manually increase the RAM speed in the BIOS. But also don't do that. Like don't do that if you don't know what you're doing. Like it's not hard to do, but you don't want to be messing with the BIOS if you don't know what you're doing. Oh my god, we did it! Just the urgent, and we are high rank. This is beautiful. Let's see what Shen Garen is weak to. I might switch to Longsword if it's weak to it, just to see if I can kill it in time. Okay, we got a lot. Nice. It's fun showing people who don't know Monster Hunter monsters like Keizu. I honestly think Keizu is kind of cute. Like when you're fighting it, at least. When it stretches its neck, yeah, that's kind of like creepy, gross, but like I think Keizu's kind of cute. Alright, I'm making my note. Note noted. I was trying to think of what monster I would be if I was a monster, and there's probably an online quiz for that. I can't remember if I came up with an answer. I don't think I came up with one for me. Like, what monster would I... It's weak to fire and dragon. Okay. Like, yeah, I think elder dragons are kind of the exception. So I don't think we really have a fire one. Let's do this. Change of pace. Yeah, I don't think I gave myself a monster. Like, it depends, like, what you... Like, do you pick based on vibe, personality, appearance? I don't know. Like, I guess you would just say Lucent Nargacuga, because that's what I name myself after. So, like, sure. That's kind of... That feels cheating. There he is. There she blows. Okay, somebody told me on TikTok that I can get the bombs in its mouth or something. And I believe them. But I forget how they told me to do it, because that was like months ago. Probably a month ago. Oh. I think I said to land in the mouth of its shell or something. I don't remember their username. I really should at this point. I remember, I think their icon was a Kushala Deora. So they're cool in my book. I forgot this sword was blue. Thought it was black or something, I don't know. Or, yeah. I was probably expecting the red one. But I think it just remains blue at this point. This sword took us a while to farm, but I think what took us the longest to farm, it was the Supremacy Blade, I think, yeah. But we used it for maybe the most quests of any specific weapon. At least I hope so. Oh. Do I even have time anymore? No. I wanted to see a Crimson Fatalis. That's probably end of high rank. I mean, it might just be G rank, but I want to make sure we can do that as soon as possible. I don't remember if that's the one you need to kill 100 wyverns for, or no, that's probably base Fatalis. I need to think about base Fatalis first. The mouth is open. Okay, it does open. Wait a minute. I didn't think about that. That's unsettling. Does this song also play for Lao Shenlong? I don't think it does. Oh yeah, we got the cool effect. What is happening? The rotate? Nice. I should probably get it dark red. I think last time I'd make them all red first. I don't know if there's a benefit to that. That sucks. That sucks. That all sucks. Okay, well, maybe doing one at a time is the move because you get this. Okay. Sir, your claws are in the floor. Kind of like getting punched. I've been trying to find this GIF for like, well, I haven't looked for it in a long time, but I want it, and I constantly want this GIF. It's a dude, and he gets like launched across, like he gets punched or something, and he gets launched across the street like so hard and far, but it's like funny looking and unserious. There's like an audience. on the sides of each side of the street, and I like, this is from memory. I don't remember if like some of his clothes flew off or something, but it was funny. That was good. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Like, how do you search for a GIF like that? I've tried. Nice. Okay, maybe... Okay, it looks like it's better to do it when it's not standing. Sliding around. Scary. I think I should run up this now. It'd be cool if somebody made it so you could see the damage numbers in this. I feel like I would play noticeably better. But I also wouldn't... I probably wouldn't want to use it just because this game didn't have that originally. Okay, is this what? Oh, uh-oh. Are we good? Yay. Wait, that doesn't blow them up? Oh, okay. I could have got a car. I feel like I've never seen that before. That was awesome. Thought I was gonna explode. Oh my god. I want seafood. Want seafood pho. I haven't had that in so long, actually. Yeah, I've been getting like the beef one every time, and I haven't had that in a while either. Nice. We'll be one leg short by the end of this. Maybe I should go for like the tendril things. Yeah, he's like running for it. We can probably get this one red. Big damage. So back right one if we don't make it. Oh, looks like we might. Wait, would this be a bad time to knock it down? I will continue attacking regardless. Alright, well. I feel like being in, it's called what, Fortress? Yeah. Being here is kind of like, well, it's nostalgic, obviously, but it's, I don't know, it's like heartwarming. I don't know what word I'm looking for. It's nice to be back here. It's like, okay, like we're not here often. I feel like this makes the progress feel more tangible. Because these are like the big deal quests, I guess. So I'm like, yep, we've progressed. As you can see, we're defending the fortress. Like, they're rare enough that they feel like a big deal. Which is probably part of why I like Lao Shenlong more than most. Six, 7. Please laugh. It's cool that that's abbreviated. Does this change your hitbox? Oh Lord, he coming. You should fall over. Oh no. You want to wait till it stands up to break it? That might be true, actually. I feel like I used to know something like that. Oh, he's still red? Okay, it's probably until he stands then. It's crazy to me that they released Code Vein 2 when Neo 3 came out. That sounds like not a good idea. Like, I'm interested in Code Vein 2. I would never buy it at the same time as Neo 3 unless I was getting both. Like I wouldn't pick it over Neo. Here, buddy. And I did actually enjoy Code Vein a lot more than I thought I would. I was very impressed for, like, I don't know if it's the same team as God Eater, but felt like a lot higher quality. There it is. 3 damage time. Three combos. 4. Oh, I'm at green. thing. Now, actually, I'm kind of curious about this. So, Fatalis and World took me like, I think 9 tries or so to solo. Like, I was impressed with how difficult it was. My build was definitely not like meta or anything. I probably should have made a better build. But I wonder if I will have a harder time with Fatalis than this. Because like, obviously people would be like, oh yeah, Freedom Unite's way harder, but I mean, I don't know. If it's just the time limit and HP, but do you have if you have 50 minutes for it, I feel like I'll be okay. But it depends how much damage I take. Did he fall over? Oh. Hey, buddy. One more step. One small step for Crab. Quick dodge. That was not great. I bet it dies to Dragonator. Nice. Oh no, I need to sharpen. When it gets up, I'll sharpen. That was our chance. Ball! There it is. How did I not combo that with that? It sucks. Well, I got a combo at least. It'd be funny if he like one-shot the base. Like that was the distinction between him and Lao Shenlong. It's like, alright, if he gets there, it's over. He didn't even fall over, he's just standing there. It doesn't reach. Wow. I think that's all we got for this area. We get 2 more ballista ammo? Yeah. Wait, that's not it. I always get confused with this. Okay, it's over here. Let's try to bring a cannonball again. Alright, place your bets Aya Prey or Remobra. I'm gonna say Aya Prey. It's almost always Aya Prey. Better take my chances with the Remobra. Yep. Yep. Insane. Jump height, distance, everything is crazy. I'm so scared. Don't run out of stamina? Okay. You made it. Is this close enough? That has to be close enough. Alright. Yo! Get destroyed. You're trash. Oh, this is a different song. You don't hear this version very much. YouTube didn't like that. I feel like they wouldn't care as much about this one. Would shooting the foot with this make it red? Oh my god, it died. Okay. That's actually unfortunate, because we might miss carbs. It was kind of sick that it died to the ballista ammo, though. And that's why I brought the longsword. Sword and shield probably wouldn't have done that. Pincer sounds rare. Nope. Probably not. It's definitely not. I think that's it. Dude, he just face plants. Kind of messed up. Like, this is the biggest face plant I've ever seen in my life. Ouch. This does not feel good. This thing is huge. Gonna give us some reward or something? It might not. Well, we got 4 HR4 and a medal. There might be another one. Nope. Okay, well. We did it. We are high rank once more. A new issue of Info Magazine. I think I'm gonna read the new issue of Info Magazine. I'm so excited. Welcome, we've got some new monster info that you may be interested in. Please take a look. We got in both Hypnocatress info and Nargacuga info. Guild members are always talking about these two monsters of light. Now let's see. Perhaps you'd like this one, Fatalis info. More like Fatalis Fairy Tale. I'm not sure who wrote this, but they sure have free time. You never know, it could be useful one day, and that is a day we look forward to doing business with you. That's all it's about. You actually like read this somewhere? Oh, it just okay. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hello there. It seems that you've defended our guild fort without a hitch. Well done. This achievement has formally led the guild to recognize you as a first-class hunter and qualify you for high-rank quests. However, it is my duty to inform you of several details regarding high-rank quests. During a high-rank quest, the ability of the guild to support you is, shall I say, lacking. For instance, supply items, you won't always get them as you should, and you may have to begin work without them. Delivering supplies is awfully dangerous, you see. There's also a chance that you will begin the quest far from your normal base camp. It is not unusual for one to start from a strange, completely unknown location. There are obviously obstacles to surmount, but the high-quality items make up for them, I think. All you can do now is your best. Well, I guess that is it, except for one thing. The guild elders have bestowed their mark of appreciation as a reward. I'm told you can take it to the crafting shop and exchange it for equipment. Oh, nice. Yep, we're done with that. I want to just see what they start us out with. You have truly arrived. The guild has recognized you as the best of the best, and thus allowed you to partake in high-rank quests. Like, G-rank is best of the best of the best. Be aware that the guild cannot guarantee full support on your high-rank quest endeavors. For more details, please consult with the guild manager before you depart on your quest. Wait, do I have to? Okay, I don't. Do we got gathering? Oh my god, no gathering. Oh my god, we've made it. We've really made it. This is crazy. I'll put the sword and shield back on. I'm thinking about going back to hammer already. Might be interesting to do some more hammer. "101 episodes, high rank." We did every quest though. We've killed every monster at least once. There's probably... Wow, we killed a lot of Teostra. There's some... Okay, no, I guess the least we did was Chameleos, which sounds right, because, like, why would I want to fight that? But coup count is decent. Oh, I should see if there's anybody else to talk to. There might be. Whip hammer again. Does this have negative affinity? I don't think so. Did it say here? No, I don't think it tells you. Restock. I should have read what this did. Okay. Let me buy some of these. Maybe they're better. See. Okay. That's good. I do need those. Oh, do I get more at the farm? Oh, that's big. I'm glad I read. 4,000? That's not terrible. Wait, these are the ones I have a lot of. No, I want the... I thought I wanted the red ones. I don't know. Was our name purple before? I think it was. Okay. Well, anyway, that's it for this time, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night. Stay hydrated. Hopefully I'll see you next time for high rank. High rank and onward. But bye, everyone.